Overtraining doesn't exist in the way everyone thinks it does.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Today I'm talking about why overtraining doesn't actually exist. Overtraining doesn't actually exist in the way everyone thinks it does. I was one to think I was overtraining, but it was actually just problems that were lurking beneath the surface. So today I'm going to go over why overtraining doesn't actually exist. Here I have two athlete comparisons. So athlete 1 trains at a moderate intensity consistently. Athlete 2 trains 3 to 4 times a week, hard, but inconsistently. Athlete 1 is going to almost double the mat time that athlete 2 has over a year span, which just now means he has hours of mat time over athlete 2 of consistently repeating techniques. Now, I'm not saying intensity isn't important. Intensity does need to be mixed with consistency, just under a structured schedule. USA has 57 gold medals in the Olympics. Russia has 62 gold medals in the Olympics. So there's not a big difference, but in this example, athlete 1 wins almost every time. So the key message is consistency beats intensity almost every time. Now, it is true, overtraining syndrome is a clinical diagnosis, but it takes months of extreme volume, poor nutrition, and bad sleep. It's almost exclusively seen in elite athletes. So what makes you think you're overtraining? 4 to 6 sessions a week, that's nowhere near the threshold of these guys. Now, what people commonly confuse as overtraining, when someone says they're overtraining, it's almost certainly one of these 4 things. And most of the time, they don't even realize that's the problem. The 4 problems are under-eating, under-sleeping, under-conditioning, and life stress. Now, it's a simple fix. You just take the extra time to track these things over a consistent basis. So before you reduce your training, you really need to go over and think about these 4 things. So realistically, you're probably not accounting for fatigue management. Progressive overload should be applied intelligently, not an excuse to skip training. One hard day doesn't mean you need to take the next day off. What actually moves the needle is showing up day after day, week after week. Now, don't get me wrong, deload weeks have their place, but you should be programming them intelligently, not using them as an excuse to train less than you should be. Now, progressive overload has its place, but you need to put it into structure, again, intelligently. It is not an excuse to be used to train less. If you're telling yourself, oh, I pushed harder than normal yesterday, I should take a day off. No. Those are the days where you show up, because those are the days that are going to move your progression further and further. So what should you take away from this? Most people need to train more. And the fear or the excuse, whatever it may be, is the thing that's actually limiting your growth. Have you ever got home from training one night and you've been training a lot, but you're asking yourself, why am I not getting better? Well, this video is probably a prime example. You're just not training enough. Before you're going to blame overtraining, look into your sleep schedule, your nutrition, and your stress. You should definitely send this video to someone who keeps skipping training. Now, if this is you, there is a link in the description to book a consultation call where you can talk to me for free. Okay, peace.